Welcome everyone, a brand new edition of Kick Ons. We are a player down in the great Kate McCarthy. Get well soon, K-Mac, but by gee, we've put an unbelievable team together. A future Hall of Famer in Kane Corns. It's only a matter of time. He must simply be in. No chance that Bobby Irwin will be in his all...
Bindi.
Oh, you're all Bindi. Hello, Josh Jenkins. Hello, Kano.
Hello, Richo. I'm Kermit over here. I've heard of double denim. I've never heard of double green.
When you were, while I'm making it a thing, Jace, when you're a 3XL, you've only got limited opportunities, and unfortunately, green on green was a look for me today.
3XL for your pipes normally.
Exactly. Lovely jacket that you've got on as well.
Friend.
You're just upping the ante of fashion on this program.
I'm like a pheasant plucker.
That's it.
I'm ready to launch in. Huge show coming up. But first we must reflect on what could have been. We had a few sick beats throughout. Now, I'm going to claim this was a sick beat, but unfortunately the Hawks, who drank a bit of their own bathwater at half-time and then cost me my unbelievable roughie.
Well, have a look at this.
But this is the sickest of the beats.
This won't get beaten. So I needed a Marty for 2+. He gets the ball after the final siren, 25 metres out from goal.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Joel,
but what about our big multi?
Tick.
I've got to take responsibility. Well, I don't actually.
No,
the
you
West
do.
Coast Eagles choking in the last quarter. It was like 20 inside 50s to 2,
Yes.
and they could not beat Port Adelaide at home. I had the best odds, and they let the team down.
Now make sure you check out all of our great videos. Check them all on the great Sportsbet app. That's where you see the best content. And also our over-under results.
Yeah.
Is it just me, future Hall of Famer, or are you starting to claw back?
I'm building nicely. So, JJ, you've heard of the tortoise and the hare, haven't you, Richo?
Yes, I have.
Famous fairy tale. Well, old hare over here got out to a strong lead and he started spruiking. I said it's a long season. There's a long way to go. Inch by inch, you just peg him back and you've got to be in front at the right time.
I think, are you feeling it, Kermit?
Pressure or...
Yes.
Not really.
Right.
No, not really. I mean, Kate might be the tortoise among us.
Right.
I think that's the reason she's not here, actually. She's not turning up until her under-overs
Mate,
improve.
she caught up one on you, so don't worry. In K-Mac, we trust. Let's get into the footy. Can we start with Friday night footy down at GMHBA Stadium? Geelong versus a frustrating Gold Coast at the moment.
Huge 5 weeks for Gold Coast. They had a soft draw to start the season. They've missed that opportunity. Now we're going to find out a whole lot about Gold Coast. There's their Premiership market. That would have shifted significantly from the start of the year.
If I could advise you in betting on the Premiership, if you're going to spend some money on either of those two teams, let's go with the team. I mean, considering there's not a big discrepancy in the prices, $10 versus $15, let's maybe put your money on the team who have actually played in a recent grand final. Gold Coast haven't. Look, I think maybe I was a little bit too soon to announce Gold Coast as a contender, but I'm not worried about that.
Was that an I am wrong?
Yeah, no doubt about it. But
He owns wrong a little bit better than you do.
I'm not worried about Gold Coast. It's a build. How long did it take Brisbane to get to the mountaintop?
When though? Like, come on.
No, but this is... I'm glad you said that because too many people, in fact, anyone who does this is wrong. Don't judge them on, how long have we been waiting for them? This is a group that's been together for, 2 years under
Correct.
Damien Hardwick? So there's no problem. They're going to get there. I'm happy to stake a reputation on the fact they are going to get there.
I kind of disagree with that, though.
Why?
How long have Anderson, Rowell, Miller,
They're
Witts,
24,
Collins,
25 years of age.
They've been together. King, how long have they been together for?
Once you get Walter or Reed up to speed, once you get some of these young guys, you go and have a look at their best 23. Basically, every player in that 23, except Jared Witts, and they've got ample replacement for him, is either at the start of their prime or in their prime. They'll be fine.
If they can keep them all.
Yes.
That is going to be the big key. Can they keep them all? And then for the Gold Coast, they go down to GMHBA. They've got a horrible record. We've just seen that. But also up against Geelong, who will be smarting after a narrow defeat.
Yeah, they're going okay, Geelong.
Yeah.
They've had a couple of narrow losses, but that's the record you want to take notice of. Gold Coast haven't won away for a long period of time head-to-head. You would have not had that at the start of the year, but that's how poorly they're going. They can't lay a tackle. I think they're playing for individual accolades, Gold Coast, not so much the team. You win Brownlows, you make All-Australians, it becomes about me, not about the team. That's where they're at in their evolution, whereas Geelong...
Well, hang on, that's a big accusation. So you're saying that Matthew Rowell and those types are playing for themselves?
I am, because the best midfielders and the best players against Gold Coast, you back them every time. They absolutely stat up. All the good ones, it was Lachie Neale last week, there's not a defensive bone in any of their midfield's bodies, unfortunately. And once again this week, it'll be Bailey Smith. He'll go to town. We'll get to him later. It'll be Holmes, because they don't give the opposition any respect. So this is centre bounce stuff, JJ, where they were absolutely pantsed and shouldn't be with that group. That should be their strength.
The coach has got to take some responsibility for that as well, because, I mean, he's the one who decides whether they run with opposition players. He's the one who decides whether they run a hard tag on one of these two players. They've got Tuke Miller, who back in the day was a very, very good run with player, but we haven't seen them do that. We don't think that Damien Hardwick wants to do it. So we ran the numbers on Smith and Holmes last week.
Yep.
I think 11 and 3 now, and they both get 28 plus as teammates. So if they get 28 plus, if they get 30 plus, the numbers suggest Geelong will be winning.
So ladder again for you?
I think so, for both. Yeah, I mean, Smith's number is huge, but he is
value's there as Holmes.
He's a workhorse.
He's undercooked at that price.
I think we might just be on weather watch, which probably doesn't impact the mids too much, maybe the forwards from a goal kicking perspective.
Yeah, okay, that's interesting, because I've got a roughie that might be the nice third banana that might cash in. Can we change and to a game over at Optus Stadium in Perth, a home game for North Melbourne, up against the West Coast Eagles, and I think it's going to be the Kano factor, the future Hall of Famer factor. The Hoff factor, because I think North Melbourne, you've put them under the pump. I reckon they bounce back.
Well, I'm not the only one. Well, it was just a disgraceful performance. Now, no one would have expected North Melbourne to beat Fremantle. Yep. But the way that they went about that, it's a group that got far too ahead of themselves when they shouldn't have, with the position that they're in. There's letters going out to the members of how well we're going, and they're just a satisfied group, unfortunately. So there's their wins in the last 3 years, and it's not great reading, JJ, and the percentage is a little bit better, but this is a group that should be eyeing off finals this year, and that was a big blow to that.
It was a big blow. I take you inside a review. Now, Kane, you've sat through 300 of them. So when you have a performance like that, fortunately never played in a 100-point loss, but you sit there in the review on Monday and an edit comes up, and first thing you think, please be on the bench, please be on the bench. You find yourself in the vision, and then you're looking at yourself thinking, Josh, run, run, because the vision is so damning.
Awful.
They didn't chase, they didn't defend, they didn't put any pressure on. The amount of times Fremantle were able to lob a handball forward, and the Fremantle player who should have been under pressure could collect the ball, turn around, look around, give it to a teammate. It would have been a tough review for Clarko and that group.
Or was it so bad they didn't even review it?
No, you can't go past it.
There is the odd one where they do that. Yeah. We had a couple with Mark Williams.
That was against Adelaide. They just had that.
A bad loss, and he would turn up for the review and he'd go, fellas, we're not reviewing that. We're going to play skirmish, or we're going 10-pin bowling. They were the best. They were the great. But you cannot do that for that performance.
They did it. It would have been hard to beat at skirmish. You would have tried hard, wouldn't you?
Well, the best one we ever had, we had cameramen come to film us playing skirmish, and the cameraman just wanted to get some shots early of the initial sort of, and then he was going to get out. But as he's run out, everyone just decided to unload on the Chittenden cameraman. He was losing. I got equipment everywhere. That would have been, lucky he didn't get sacked for that.
Oh, I love it. Hey, you're putting someone on notice.
Yeah, I am. Jake Waterman, so he plays for the Eagles. I'm a big fan. I pushed him so hard when he made the All-Australian team, not last year, the year before.
You're the reason.
When I was on that committee. But he's
individually got
the yips. He's just got the yips. He does not know what he's doing with his set shot technique, to the point where he marks it from there and you're going, he's no chance to kick this. Look at the little jump there. He's struggling to make contact. So
ball drop.
He knows it. And I really like his attitude, because he's angry at himself. He's so disappointed in himself. And every set shot is different. He's got this little hop skip, that one there.
That was bad, yeah.
The little hop. So he's just lost all confidence. So
what percentage did you have him? Like his set shot's about 40.
41%.
I've run the numbers. 63.3% set shot accuracy.
Ooh, not bad.
Was Jay Jenkins for your 296 goals. Any advice you'd like to give,
Worst of the top 25 players for shots.
I think he needs a circuit breaker. That's why I don't mind the players snapping, but just because at the moment he's no chance of kicking a goal with his set shots, because he's so far in his own head. A couple of those I would have kicked the check side just to break the cycle.
He did a snap and kicked it, but the problem is when he marks it on the other side, you're
because he's not.
But surely there was a technique issue. He drops the ball from far too high.
But the technique issue is coming from here. It's not. He knows how to kick goals. He's done it his whole life. He's got plenty of goals.
Surely
to his
just
name.
go and
his
practice more.
markets.
It's in his head.
We know that North Melbourne's defence is
What are his
pretty
behind
average.
markets?
So it's Griffin Logue or someone that's not great odds for 4+. So I'd just be steering away from that, considering his accuracy.
As a USA sports fan, you would love the fact that we're talking wildcard, future wildcard shootout here.
Kinda, yeah.
St Kilda versus GWS Giants. Is this a future wildcarder?
We could see this. I don't think the AFL would be hoping we see this one on wildcard weekend, St Kilda versus GWS, probably at the MCG. But in terms of this Sunday, I'm looking forward to the contest. GWS, I mean, 3 weeks ago or 3 games ago, they get beaten by West Coast in Perth. Since then, they've been unbelievable. So I'd probably side with them as underdogs in this one, albeit St Kilda were impressive last Sunday. But I'd say the winner looks a very good chance to play in a wildcard game. The loser looks a little more unlikely.
Sunday afternoon, is that one of your slots, Sunday over?
It's a Channel 7 slot, not my slot.
Not your personal slot?
No, but
you better be tuned into the footy and not in the World Cup.
This. Well, Sunday is one of the great days of sport.
Thank you.
Sportsbet will be all over the NBA Finals, of course, and also the soccer and the AFL. What a time to be at Sportsbet.
Australia versus Turkey.
Do you reckon the Saints will be doing some work? Do you reckon they would have done some work on their D50 stoppages, particularly when they see the Swans next time? So this was them against St Kilda last year. Sydney, Grundy down to Goulden for the winner. 3 minutes remaining. And, of course, exact same spot, same opposition, same result. Heaney to Sarong late in the game. It's cost them 2 games.
Yeah. Absolute heartbreaker. They needed to push their forwards down, get them all down there, clog up that space and have someone on the goal side of Isaac Heaney. So, yeah, Ross Lyon, knowing him and how well drilled he likes to have his sides, particularly defensively, he would have been furious at that.
And Giants a little freshen up after playing in the Alice?
Because they travel so much as well. Like, they go everywhere. They don't get access to their home ground very often early in the year, so they're gonna storm home, you would think, now that they are fit and healthy and they've got some players back into some form. I couldn't get a read on them early.
I still can't.
Yeah, probably not. They got some good youngsters, though, that are building, that have really stepped up. I like Fonte. Gothard's having a big year, and a couple of their veterans have turned back the clock.
If they're anywhere near what we've seen from them in their last 2 games, Brisbane and Melbourne, the $2 plus against St Kilda is at Marvel. Is a great price.
Yeah.
But again, I just can't quite get my head around where they're at from week to week. They just throw in the odd stinker.
I like Toby playing more forward than he was midfield early in the year. I like him more forward.
Absolutely. Now that they've got some numbers back, like Daniel's back going through there as well, so they've got some options. Clayton Oliver's been in good form. Yeah, I think at this stage of his career,
he's a forward.
Don't be too cute with him.
Yeah, don't be. Yeah, absolutely. So go, and there we have some goal markets there. Ooh, 3+.
So my rule with Toby is when he's $2 plus for 2+, I get involved. Yep.
You've got rules for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
So
if
do
he's
you
under
like
$2, I
3+
don't step in.
At 3+ at 460?
Yep. Oh, they have got. I mean, they've got Maxi G. They've got Cadman. Hogan might be in the mix as well. So you've got to land on the right forward on the right game. But at $2 plus, I'll be involved in Toby.
Are Brisbane back? That's the big question. Now,
where do they go?
Well, many were predicting that was the end of the era for them, but they bounced back in a big way. The Q clash. Different down in Tassie against Richmond.
Yes, this will be a walk in the park for them, but that's the response. It wasn't just that, though. It was the way that they went about it, the attitude, the energy, the enthusiasm, the start to the game. The hunger was back. Chris Fagan said he went round to the group and checked in with every single one of them individually,
Really?
and they said, we need to lighten things up a little bit, Chris. And that feels like what they have done. Is it sustainable? We'll wait and see, because it's been 7 hard years of slogs and the physical and mental toll that it's taken, but no issues with this game.
The thing that was positive, I heard that same interview on SEN's #1 breakfast show Tuesday to Thursday on 11:16.
You're not a baller, clearly.
Chris Fake, no, I am. I speak to the boys Monday, Friday on behalf of Sportsbet. He spoke about the fact it felt like they were trying too hard. Yep. I think that's a positive. When you've got a team who's been up to the mountain 7 times in a row, basically, that's what you want to hear. It's not like these guys have just had enough. I can't get any more out of them. I think the fact that they've been trying too hard is a positive for them. I mean, you just don't want to see them late in the season. If you're in a knockout, be it a wild card, a semi-final, if they're at your place, it doesn't matter. You don't want to see them.
Hey, Richo, you know who should be on notice today?
Who?
I know I've already done on notice, but if I was doing a double, the recruiters. Because Logan Morris, he was pick 31. Wow. What are the recruiters doing? 2023 was a great draft, and this guy slipped through to 31. You've got a key forward sitting there, and you've got every single club overlooking him. He kicked 5 in the first half against good opposition. He could have had 13 goals. He kicked 7 goals for. He missed a couple that didn't score. And he's doing it all alone at the moment.
So is he a late developer?
He's got no help. There's not one person help. It's supposed to be Oscar Allen. He's on the sidelines. Big Eric Hipwood, my man, is coming back soon, if not this week. Right. And you've got recruiters sitting there twiddling their thumbs going, you know what, we're going to let him go through to pick 31.
Did Brisbane have a pick before him? They probably overlooked him as well. I'll tell you what, he's in between size. He's one of the shorter key forwards, but he's a superstar. The way he reads the game is quite incredible. Zach Bailey as well. So McCluggage coming out of the team, I think has been a positive for the team overall because it allows this man to go and play around the footy. He's one of the rare guys who's 20 a game and a goal plus a game. We're going to have a look at some of those players next week on the show. When he can get the ball 22, 23, 24 times, because every time he gets it, he drives his legs and he goes at the game and he makes things happen.
That's a good segment, 20 and a goal. I might steal that for another show before next
wouldn't
week.
Be the first time.
Oh, hang on. This is getting into some awkward areas, everyone. We've seen it before. Hey, I'll tell you what, $100 strategy. Now, I don't know where you got this from, but $100 strategy. We have grabbed our experts and said, I'll give you $100 now. Gamble responsibly, of course. Give you $100 now from a premiership point of view. What would you do, Baller?
Well, I put together a lot of scenarios yesterday. I spent a lot of time on this.
I know you would have.
Because I was sort of breaking it down. Do I do 30 here, a little bit on Hawthorn, some on Brisbane, some on... But I was like, I'm just going to end up losing money.
I like it.
Because the odds just weren't good enough. And I put it in the algorithm and it spat out, well, even if that team wins, you're not going to make any money.
Right.
Because your $100 is constant. So I just thought, you know what? I've got belief and faith in Fremantle. I'm going to put the whole lot on Fremantle. And we don't have a show after the grand final. So no one's going to keep me accountable.
Trust me, I am. I'm going to keep you accountable.
One person is going to keep the receipts.
We have a WhatsApp thread, though.
That's right.
And we will keep you accountable.
What are you doing with your 100 then?
I'm spreading mine around. So I'm backing 3 teams to ensure a profit. I want to make money. I'm here to make money.
Bad move.
I'm a capitalist. So Fremantle, they're rock bottom odds, but...
what if Sydney win it?
Sydney won't win it. Brisbane are my best result because they should already be back-to-back champs, and I think they could be at the end of this year. And I think Geelong, I want it to have a Melbourne or a Victorian-based team involved as well. Here's Kate, same teams, different staking plan.
So Kate would win $100 if the top one wins, $125 if the second one, and $150 if the third. But
the idea is to win money, not just to go for broke.
Or win the most.
But then if,
the most money.
But then if Fremantle win,
400 smackaroos.
$300 profit for the future Hall of Famer. You are watching Kick-Ons. Hope you're enjoying Kick-Ons. Over and under, a segment we all absolutely love. So let's launch in to be able to find some future winners. Jack Sinclair, 28 and a half.
Chosen by me this week as well. Gone with the running backs on a Sunday afternoon, those who get a lot of easy ball off the back half. Look, Jack Sinclair, without a lot of confidence, just going to PTN this one, play the number, under.
I've gone over. I had a quick chat to the traders who I've become very close with.
Yeah, have you?
And the disposal number is going up, and up.
Right.
Especially for those half-backs. So I've gone over. As a result.
What about Naz? Now that he's had one game back, just to get back into, start running better and better, 27 and a half?
Well, what did he have last? 32 or something last week, first game
Didn't
back.
get tagged first half of the game, which was interesting.
So that's to me, that's low. I think that's the bet of the round.
Over.
Yep.
Ooh. Give us one name of the trader. Give us a trader's name at Sportsbet.
Old mate.
They like to be, they like hags. They like to be anonymous.
Nasaya over. I agree. That's got whiskers on it. That number. That screams a tag.
Lockie Whitfield, 29.5. JB.
Under for me again. Just going to play the number. Just whenever they're around 30, you can play the number with a bit of confidence.
Yeah, I went under on this one as well. Just getting up there in age now, Lockie Whitfield, and just not as dominant as he used to be.
Another Lockie, Ash.
Under again for me.
I've gone over. Now, K-Mac's not going to make up any ground on me this week because we've both gone the same, so I'm safe there, but we are both chasing JJ.
Okay, so you've gone identically, but there's a little bit of...
I don't want St Kilda kicking 11 goals 18 in this one because Whitfield and Ash will take the kick-ins and kick it to each other, so if that happens, I'm in some bother. But I was just happy to play the number on a couple of those defenders.
A segment that's taken the world by storm, of course, is Carn Kane.
Yes, and finally, I dig around all over the place for Carn Kane, which is how this segment started. Yeah. It has been sidetracked. So, again, I saw this last week. Questions from Al Michael's son, Jake, on Chris Scott's game day tactics. And I said, here, look, everyone, kick on. This is our WhatsApp thread. Here's an early Carn Jake. So I thought I've just got to find a way to hang on to it. Problem is, I tuned into this little show Friday morning, and this is what I had to listen to.
If Chris Scott legitimately had no idea the Blues have had the wood over his club for 3.5 years, then perhaps we need to question his game day preparation.
Preparation?
Jake Michaels from ESPN is questioning Chris Scott's game day preparation. Dumb shies and Jakey boy.
Unbelievable. There's no chance we're both stumbling across the same...
We're not on the same app?
ESPN Australia.
We're not on the same app.
Content.
We don't follow the same accounts.
I bookmarked it for our show.
We're going to hold that for a week.
I'd bookmarked it for our show. I'd saved it.
It would have been out of date after that.
I'd tagged it.
He is reheating your suit.
I'll
tell you what, can I add a Carn in as well?
Kick-ons.
Can I add a Carn Kane in as well?
Yeah,
we know that everyone has got a role to play here. I'm the funny guy, not him. Saw this on Agenda Setters, and how dare you use our girl?
Doc, I cut my finger. I had a paper cut. A paper cut. I need this sorted. Stop.
Kane,
Stop.
That is so neat.
I need a Band-Aid. I need it. Thank you, Doc.
Mate, what are you doing? Little stand-up comedy. I'm the funny guy, not you.
I'm learning from you, Richo. I'm learning.
And you've got the ultimate prop. You brought Mars out from wardrobe.
The best prop you'll see.
Makeup. And she totally dominated it. You stank there. You're watching Kick-Ons. Let's put a little bow on Kick-Ons and let's do it with a Roughie here.
Ooh.
And I'm going with a third string forward for the Cats in murky conditions. I think Ollie Henry represents great value at 4+.
Third or fourth string?
Jez is a little sore. They'll go to Shannon Neal hard, and I reckon Ollie Henry might just pop out the end with a
maybe
little
danger in the midfield again as well.
Thank you.
What about our multi? Because last week,
I know.
Old mate couldn't quite get the job.
Go for it, Kermit. Lead us away here.
Unbelievable. John Noble, I think this is the under of the season. Same game, under 25.5 disposals. I'd also take 24.5 if you see it.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to go Sydney. I think they're just far too good for Port Adelaide. There's a small line there in Adelaide on Saturday night.
And Kate's going for Chad Warner, 24+. I am going for the Hall of Famer factor.
Right.
North Melbourne are going to listen to what you said and are going to fight back.
Stop laughing and joking, North.
No more joking.
No more jokes.
Listen to Kano and deliver. Hope you've enjoyed the show. We look forward to your company next week.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.